Good day, my friends and my followers. Welcome to Authentic Corner, where we build people, strengthen organizations, and create impact. My name is Dr. Gloria N. Raphael, and I welcome you once more for this session of the Authentic Corner. Here we have treated some topics like 10 common mistakes that we make while writing CVs. We have also tried learning how to write a CV that will make impact, that will be captivating, a CV that will attract the attention of the hiring manager or the recruiter, that will earn you that interview opportunity. We have tried learning how to write email application. So many people will just send forth their CVs and write, kindly find their attached, and they wouldn't write anything about their worth or value in alignment with what the recruiter is looking out for. That is a very bad way of sending your CV, because the direction or the instructions is apply or send your CV to so email. Does not mean you just send and say attach is your CV. We have treated that one also. We have also treated why you should be the employee of the year, employee of the moment, employee of the month. Why you should be that employee that employer wouldn't want to lay off. You will become an asset, a talent that is worthwhile retaining. Why should you be that? We have treated that. In Authentic Corner, we have also treated why that promotion should be yours. You need to earn it if you are really doing well. Why are the good ones not being promoted? And many other topics from the previous, because the Authentic Corner has, yes, and many other topics, because Authentic Corner has been in existence for over 1 year. So if you visit my YouTube channel, you will see some other topics that we have treated under Dr. Gloria, at Dr. Gloria, all right, Dr. Gloria N. So today we are coming forth with the topic, why do we need to do interview or an interview, recruitment interview, just for twice or so? Why don't we need to do it more than 2 times? I am speaking against multiple interview opportunities or session before being hired or before hiring a candidate or applicant. To be frank, it is worth speaking of, all right, because it's becoming a norm among the HRs, among the employers, among the recruiters, and it's very much wrong. But before I do that, I would like to define recruitment. Let's even start with that. What is recruitment? Recruitment is the process of identifying, attracting, assessing, selecting, and hiring the right candidate for a job. Okay? You are hiring the right candidates, but you need to identify that right candidate. And when you have identified the candidate, you attract the person for an interview. The person will come forth, you negotiate, you talk, you try to assess the person. After assessment, you select. Okay, I've chosen you, then you hire the person. Okay? So when recruitment is meant for you to get the right person, when you have seen the right person, why are you undergoing multiple interviews? Recruitment is about finding the right person and not putting candidates through an endless process. Why are you putting a candidate through so multiple processes before hiring the person? Why too many interview stages? Why? And to be frank, we need to start working against it. Once, twice, the first one is okay. Second one, you can meet with the management or the board and you seal it up. Or some people will still invite you for the second one, they invite you for the third one. So many companies are taking advantage of the applicants or the candidates to steal. I'm sorry to use the word steal, or let me use a better word, to take from their wealth of knowledge, to take the ideas that they have. Because during interview, questions will be asked, they are picking what they want to use to improve their organization, and that is not good. Let's call spade spade. Why too many interview stages? Why? It is counterproductive. It wastes a lot of time and it wastes resources, both your own time and the time of the candidate that you are looking forward to hiring. Multiple interview consume the time of HR. It consumes the time of the management, the candidate, without necessarily improving the quality of the decision. You risk losing good candidates when you are always doing your interview and redoing and inviting again and sending mail to come back over and over. Strong candidate might interpret prolonged interview as indecisiveness and accept another offer before you even conclude. I went for an interview with one consulting firm. That was June. I cancelled my foreign trip just to go for the interview because the interview was meant to be a day after my birthday. My birthday was on the 28th and I was scheduled for the interview for 29th. So there was no how I could travel and meet up with the interview, and I didn't want to reschedule though, okay, because I was enthusiastic of the position, the managing director position that they offered me to come for an interview for. But with the delays and back and front of wasting time and stuff like that, I was able to even forget about it and move on with another job offer. You don't need to waste people's time like that because you want to verify, you want to do this. You can do your background checks while concluding and running. You can give the person offer and ask the person to resume in a month's time or 2 weeks time and use the opportunity to run your background check. Or the person can also sign documents that even if the person has resumed and after the background checks, what he or she has presented is different from what you have investigated and found out, you can lay off the, you can just terminate the contracts or the appointments. As simple as ABC. So it creates a poor candidate experience. Recruitment should attract talent, and unnecessary long process can frustrate candidates and damage the employer's reputation. Your employee shouldn't see as if you are not capable of what you are doing. So then I say, if your recruitment process cannot identify the right candidate after 2 well-structured stages, the problem may not be the candidate. It may be your recruitment process. That means you are not really doing well and you need to improve on your team. Your recruitment team needs to improve. Let's start cutting down on all these excesses. Or keeping candidates for a long time during interview. Somebody will come for an interview, keep the person for hours. Keep the person for... You don't need to keep a candidate for a very long while because the person is in need of job. There is a scheduled time. You keep to time. If you are late with the scheduled time with maybe 10 minutes or thereabout, it's understandable. Some people will keep you for 2 hours, 3 hours because they know that you needed that job. You don't frustrate people coming in to work with you. Let the person see that the environment is not toxic. The environment is inviting, it's conducive, it's agile. It's a place that people can learn, people can progress. If you continue to make things so difficult for each other or for the applicants or the candidates, people will be scared of working or even being poached. That is a talent that you want to help, you want to bring forth to help your own organization to improve on 1 or 2 things. But when they look at the way the processes are very toxic and the way it's so time consuming, they will say, no, let me just keep it. Whatever, however you want to build your organization, continue. So please, because the authentic corner is meant for us to be impacted positively, I want you to adjust from henceforth. Adjust. If you are involved with that kind of processes, adjust. Speak with their management. Liaise with them. Curtail the excesses of rounds and rounds of interview, and you wouldn't regret it. Follow me on my social media handles. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, Threads, Snapchat, Telegram, WhatsApp. I have my website www.gloriayounghrconsulting.org. You can also check my personal profile